Good evening, students. So good evening all of you. So welcome to Unacademy EAMCET YouTube channel, students. So myself Dr.Rajendra Prasad, so biology educator on Unacademy EAMCET platform. So I have been teaching biology to medical aspirants from last 13 years, students. In today's class we will be discussing on the lesson that is plant growth and development. In that we will be discussing about the topic that is about the abscisic acid. We will be discussing about that abscisic acid in this particular class, students. So let's start the class. So before starting the class, I would like to introduce about our Unacademy Plus subscription, students. So Unacademy is providing a well-designed course. A well-designed course is going on Unacademy, students. A well-designed courses already have started on Unacademy Plus, students. So that is called Unacademy Plus. So Unacademy Plus is for students who subscribe to our courses. So let us see what is the benefits of this Unacademy Plus subscription, students. So if you see the benefits of Unacademy Plus subscription, so premium content will be available at affordable price. So structured live courses, dedicated live outline sessions, quizzes are also conducted regular students, and lectures will be in batches. You can join the batch of your interest. And test series, so test series for daily practice papers and full length mock tests. So these all available at at an affordable price. So that affordable price is around 2,250 rupees, students. So this is the 1 month trial plan. So if you're interested, you can use our code Rajendra Live. You can use my code Rajendra Live and purchase this particular 1 month trial plan for 2,250 rupees, students. So there is one on our Plus platform. There is one batch already started. The name of the batch is called Telugu batch. You can see this, all the educators present here. They all take classes in Telugu language in this particular Telugu batch. So detailed explanation also will be given in Telugu language, students, and syllabus also will be covered so that you can get ready for the medical entrance examination in coming days. So tips and tricks also will be given by educated students. That is about Telugu batch. And there is already one batch running that is called comprehensive batch. In the comprehensive batch, I am taking this biology course, and where sir is taking physics and sir is taking chemistry. What is the importance of this batch is also a complete syllabus preparation. Tips and tricks also will be given by top educators, and topic wise practice papers and full length mock tests. So this all you can get from 1 month plan of 2,250 rupees, students. If you are interested, you can to purchase these courses use my code Rajendra Live. So Rajendra Live is my code. You can use this code to purchase this respective courses, students. So this is about our Unacademy comprehensive batch. 1 month plan is 2,250 rupees. So apart from that, there is a long-term plans is also available. So long-term plans. So that long-term plans is like 6 months plan as well as 12 months plan is available, students. So 6 months plan costing around 10,125 rupees actually. So 6 months plan. So 6 months plan, if you see 6 months plan is costing around 10,125 rupees, and 12 months plan. So 12 months plan is costing around 12,375 rupees, students. So these are the best plans and available at affordable price at very less amount, students. If you are interested to purchase this course, you can purchase this course by using the code that is Rajendra Live. So the 6 months plan you can get for 10,125 rupees, and 12 months plan for 12,375 rupees, students. So this is about our Unacademy Plus subscription, and let's go to our today's discussion on abscisic acid, students. So let us see some multiple choice questions and discuss something about the importance about this abscisic acid. So already we were discussing there are 5 different types of plant hormones are there. In that we already have discussed in the previous class about auxins. So we have discussed about gibberellic acid, we have discussed about cytokinins, and now we'll discuss about the abscisic acid and few points also about ethylene also in this particular class. So let us see what is the importance about this abscisic acid, and we'll discuss some multiple choice questions that will explain what is the importance of this abscisic acid and all the students. Okay. So if you see the abscisic acid, it is a growth inhibitor actually. So actually this abscisic acid is a growth inhibitor. It inhibits the growth actually. So abscisic acid is a growth inhibitor actually. It is a primary role is it is a growth inhibitor. So it has several functions. It has several functions like closure of the stomates. It promotes closing of the stomata. So it also plays an important role in seed dormancy. It also plays an important role in the seed dormancy. It also plays an important role in the closure of stomata. So this abscisic acid, it is also known as the stress hormone. Actually, it is also known as a stress hormone. So when plant is undergoing the stress, so this hormone is released, and so that it undergoes a dormancy. So like this, it is also called as a stress hormone. So abscisic acid is also called as a stress hormone actually. So let us see a few questions about the abscisic acid and explain what is the importance of this particular abscisic acid, right? So let us see the first question. So from the abscisic acid, what is the role of abscisic acid? So for which role the abscisic acid was discovered actually? So abscisic acid has two main functions. Just now we are discussing. The abscisic acid has a role of dormancy. So they play an important role in the dormancy. This is the major point we have to remember. So abscisic acid is an inhibitor. It is a growth inhibitor. So it plays an important role in seed dormancy. It is the main. So accumulation of abscisic acid in the seeds makes the seeds dormant actually. So that is one of the important function. And apart from that, is also involved in abscissation. So the main role, so you can see that both it is having the main role of dormancy as well as abscissation. That is the main function of abscisic acid. Then, what are the actions of abscisic acid? Next question. So what are the actions of abscisic acid? So let us see what is the actions of abscisic acid. If you see the actions of abscisic acid, so generally these are growth inhibitors. So just now we are discussing the auxins, gibberellins. Auxins and gibberellins, they are the growth promoters actually. So especially the auxin is a growth promoter. Similarly, gibberellic acid is also a growth promoter, and ethylene has some properties as a growth promoter and some properties as a growth inhibitors. But specifically, the abscisic acid is a well-known inhibitor actually. It is a well-known inhibitor, abscisic acid. So abscisic acid generally is a plant inhibitor and inhibits plant metabolism. So it is inhibiting something, means something, what is that, in which case, and what it is inhibiting means it is inhibiting the metabolic activities. So it is inhibiting the metabolic activities of the plant. So no doubt it is a growth inhibitor, and what it is inhibiting means it is inhibiting the plant metabolism. So metabolic activities of plants, which includes like anabolism as well as catabolism. So these all activities are inhibited. Then it stimulates the closure of stomata. So we already know the stomata is present in the epidermis. So accumulation of abscisic acid in the guard cells. So that makes stomata closer. So all this. So option A, option B, and option C. All these statements are true statements, and these all are applicable, and they are the primary actions of the abscisic acid. So we will be taking the answer as all of these above will be our answer in this case. So what are the actions of abscisic acid? It is a plant growth inhibitor. It is inhibitor of plant metabolism. It also stimulates the closure of stomata in the epidermis. Then, why is abscisic acid is called as a stress hormone? So why it is called as a stress hormone? So why abscisic acid is called as a stress hormone? So why it is called as a stress hormone? So what this abscisic acid is going to do is it removes stress from the plants. It removes various stresses from the plants. So it increases the tolerance of plant. It also increases the tolerance of plant to various kind of stresses. It also increases tolerance of plants to various kinds of stresses. So it removes the stress from the plants. It also increases tolerance of plants to various kinds of stresses. So both, it removes various stress from the plants, tolerance of the plants to various kinds of stresses. So both can be taken as an answer. So both statements are applicable for this. So it makes the plant tolerance to various kinds of stress because of this accumulation of abscisic acid. So because of that reason, we will be taking answer as option C. So in option C will be the right answer in this case. Then let us move to the next question. So abscisic acid plays a role in all. So it is playing a role in all except, that is the question. So we were discussing in the very first slide. So abscisic acid has very, very important role. So it is also playing an important role in seed development. So not only dormancy, it also plays an important role in the seed development also. So that is one of the major functions. A major function of abscisic acid, seed development. It is also involved in dormancy, and it is also involved in the maturation. So, but it is not involved in, it is not the part of germination. So it does not involve in seed germination. It does not involve in seed germination. It does not involve in seed germination. So certainly this will be our answer. So abscisic acid has three major roles here. If you see, it is playing an important role in seed development. It is playing an important role in maturation. It is also playing an important role in seed dormancy, but it is not having any role in germination process. It is not playing any role in the germination of the seed. So that is the answer. So option D will be our answer in this case. Next question. So what is the factors that depicts unfavorable growth of the seeds? What are the factors that depicts unfavorable growth of the seeds? So the factors, there are different factors that is unfavorable for the growth of the seeds. So here, when there is a desiccation, so due to desiccation, what happens is the seeds cannot grow actually. So generally seeds also respire, so the seeds can respire by taking the air. Okay, so desiccation is unfavorable growth for the seeds actually, desiccation. So option A will be our answer in this case. Next question. Say abscisic acid is antagonistic to. So abscisic acid is antagonistic means abscisic acid is opposite to the mode of action of opposite to the abscisic acid, opposite. So mode of action with respect to mode of action against abscisic acid, which is active means. So against abscisic acid we have gibberellic acid. So we have gibberellic acid. So gibberellic acid. No, option C will be our answer. So against abscisic acid means like opposite. So to the action of the abscisic acid. So actually abscisic acid is promoting the dormancy. Then gibberellic acid is promoting the internode elongation. So it is promoting the elongation. So whereas abscisic acid is promoting the dormancy, it is promoting the, whereas gibberellic acid is promoting the internode elongation. So both are acting opposite to each other. So the question also asks the same thing. So abscisic acid is antagonistic. It is means the mode of action of abscisic acids are against, means opposite to that. So abscisic acid is promoting dormancy, whereas gibberellic acid is promoting the elongation, internode elongation. So certainly the option C will be our answer. So both are antagonistic to each other. So abscisic acid is antagonistic to the gibberellic acid. That will be our right answer in this case. Let's move to next question. All the types of roles played by plant growth regulator except. So all the roles of the plant growth, all the roles are played by the plant growth regulator. So all the roles are played by except means. So plant growth regulators they are not individualist, they are not synergistic. So these are not the roles played by plant growth hormone. So option D will be our answer in this case. Next question. Which of the following events are controlled by extrinsic factors? So which of the following events are controlled by the extrinsic factors of plant growth regulators means. So plant growth regulators, so in this extrinsic factors like vernalization, flowering. So due to the presence of plant growth regulators, what happens is some events are controlled by these plant growth regulators. Okay, and that events which are external to each other, they are flowering certainly depends upon the plant growth regulators only. So we are also discussing dormancy is exhibited by hormone. So all of these, so vernalization is the event that is controlled by the plant growth regulator and it is an extrinsic factor. Flowering is also extrinsic factor, it is controlled by plant growth regulator. Dormancy of seed dormancy we have seen abscisic acid play an important role in seed dormancy. Similarly flowering, so flowering is also promoted by auxins, it is also promoted by hormones like ethylene. So all these are promoting these factors actually. Next one. All the extrinsic factors for growth and development, all are extrinsic factors for growth and development except. So which are extrinsic factors here? That was the question. So So the extensive factors includes like temperature. So temperature is an extensive factor. Certainly light. So light plays a very important role. Light is it is involved in for the photosynthesis of plants. It is playing very important role. It is an extensive factor. So light is an extensive factor, and temperature. So temperature is very crucial. So physiological temperature is required for all the metabolic activities in the plants. It is also one type of external factor which plays an important role in controlling the metabolic activities. So moderate temperature is required for the growth of the plant. The temperature is very low, the plant's growth is also not active. So all extensive, except question was asking about which are the extensive factors, which are not extensive factors. So nutrition is not involved. It is not an extensive factor actually. So it is not the extensive factor. Next. So let's see some questions about ethylene hormone also. So how does ethofone increases the yield of the cucumber? So this ethofone, if you see what is this ethofone is, it is the commercially available. It is commercially available. It is commercially available paste. Okay, paste which releases ethylene. That is called as a ethofone. So what happens? This is a ethylene paste actually. So this is mixed in the water and is sprayed onto the plants actually. So what this is a commercially available paste which releases ethylene actually. So it increases the yield of the cucumber. So how it is playing an important role in the yield of the cucumber? So to produce more number of cucumber. So what is how do the yield will be increased means more number of fruits should be formed. So more number of fruits. So to get more number of fruits, which type of flowers we expect them to flower more? Certainly the flowers are no doubt it is the female flowers, because female flowers only later develops into the fruits actually. So this particular ethofone, when it is applied to the plants, what happens is the latter ethylene gas will be released and it promotes the female flowers. So here, ethylene is promoting the female flowers in case of the cucumbers actually. So that is the important point we have to remember here. Next, ethofone accelerates abscission in flowers and fruits. No doubt about it, it also accelerates the abscission in flowers and fruits. So it is also in which type of flowers and fruits? It is accelerating abscission in cherry, walnut and cotton. So all these three plants, these are the three plants which are best examples to show that ethylene, it accelerates the abscission in case of the flowers and fruits. So cherry, walnut and cotton. So finally you have to take answers. All of these above is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following is a characteristic of ethofone? So which is the characteristics of ethofone? So ethofone, what is its character feature of ethofone? That is the question. So it is readily absorbed. No doubt it is mixed with water and sprayed on the plants, then it is readily absorbed. So then it is transported. When it is applied to the roots, it is absorbed through roots and is transported within the plant. So that statement is also correct. And it releases ethylene slowly. So first, when it is what is the major characteristics of ethofone is, it is readily absorbed. So when it is absorbed by the plant, it can easily transported in the plant. And slowly what happens? Ethylene is released slowly. So all these are the character feature of ethofone. Because of that, it can be easily applied onto the plants. So these three character features like readily absorbed, easily transported in the plants, or once it is transported, certainly it releases ethylene at particular location. So these are the characteristics which make it as a characteristics of the ethofone. So finally we will be taking answer as option D. Option D will be our answer in this case. Next. So which of the hormone is widely used as a plant growth regulator? So which of the hormone is widely used as a plant growth regulator? If you see, so which hormone is widely used as a plant growth regulator means, So if you see clearly the ethylene, ethylene is the hormone which is widely used in agriculture, because ethylene is acting as, it has both the activities of, it is acting as a promoter, it promotes the growth in some plants, and it also acts as an inhibitor in few cases. So both properties, it is having property of promoter and it is also having property of inhibition. So both properties are present. It is having the properties of promoting as well as inhibiting the inhibitor. So both properties are present. So when both properties are present, certainly it has more benefits. So it can be used in agriculture. It can be used in agriculture actually. It can be used in agriculture. So due to possessing of this type of characteristics, it can be most used as well as agriculture. Okay. So next one, ethylene. So ethylene induces flowering. So ethylene induces flowering in which fruit? So in which fruit ethylene is inducing flowering? So ethylene is inducing flowering in which type of fruits? That is the question. So certainly ethylene induces flowering in which type of fruits? We clearly observe that ethylene induces flowering in case of the mango. So mango fruit. So it induces the flowering. So when ethylene is sprayed on the mango tree before flowering, certainly what happens is it induces flowering. It induces flowering in case of the mango tree actually. So that is the right answer. So option A will be taken as the right answer. Next, ethylene is used to initiate flowering and synchronize the fruit sets in which type of fruit? So this ethylene initiates flowering and synchronize, means at the same time all the fruits will get ripened. Okay, so if all the fruits gets ripened at the same time, it can be easily harvested and it can be sold easily in the market. So that is the benefit of this particular ethylene application on these particular fruits. When you apply ethylene, what happens is all the fruits will be ripened at the same time. They grow equally, right from the flowering to the well-shaped fruit. So the growth rate will be same. After that, they starts ripening at specific stage. So at the time, all the fruits can be harvested, and so that farmer can sell all the fruits at the same time, and he gets huge margin of revenue. So that is a benefit for that. So no doubt it is generally ethylene is used to initiate flowering and synchronize fruits, especially in case of the pineapple actually. So that is in case of the pineapple. So ethylene induces flowering in which fruit? Means mango. Here it is synchronizing. So initiate flowering and synchronizing the fruit. That is in case of only pineapple. So pineapple will be the answer. Let's move to the next question. So good evening students. Good evening Rajeshwari. So welcome to Unacademy. Welcome to Unacademy EAMCET. How does ethylene help the plants to increase their absorption surface? So this ethylene promotes the growth of the roots. It also promotes the formation of the root hairs. So on the roots we have root hairs. So this root hairs has the capacity. So root hairs are present in the maturation zone of the root. So root hairs are present in the maturation zone of the root. So maturation zone. So present in the maturation zone of the root. So root hairs help in absorption. So mainly root hairs help in absorption of water and minerals. Root hairs help in absorption of water and minerals. So they help in absorption of water and minerals. Root hairs. So root hairs help in absorption of water and as well as minerals. So it then promotes the growth of the roots and as well as promotes the formation of the root hairs. So both answer will. So option C will be answer in this case actually. So option C can be taken as answer in this case. Next one. Sprouting of potato tuber is initiated by which of the following growth hormones? So which of the following growth hormone is? So sprouting of the potato tubers. So sprouting of the potato tubers can be initiated by which plant growth hormone? So no doubt it is the sprouting of potato tubers can be initiated by applying the ethylene. So application of ethylene helps in sprouting of potato tubers. So that is the right answer. So answer is ethylene here also in this case. So ethylene has one more function, that is it is also involved in sprouting of potato tubers. It is one of the main function. Next, ethylene initiates germination. So it is initiating germination which type of seeds? That is the question. So ethylene initiates germination particularly in the peanuts. So ethylene also initiates germination. So previously we have seen that abscisic acid don't have any role in germination, but ethylene has the role of germination, and it promotes the germination case of the peanuts. It promotes the germination case of the peanuts. So option B can be our answer in this case. Next question. So which of the following plant growth hormone is used to break seed dormancy and bud dormancy? So seed dormancy and bud dormancy. Seed and bud dormancy can be broken down also by application of ethylene. So this is another important function of ethylene. So ethylene promotes the seed and bud dormancy. It breaks the seed and bud dormancy actually. So seed dormancy is promoted by the abscisic acid, but the seed dormancy is breakdown by the hormone that is called as the ethylene. So answer is again option D will be the right answer. So this is our last question for today, students. So rise in the respiration rate. So due to application of ethylene, okay, so there is a rise in the respiration rate of the respiration. So such process is called as a respiratory climatic. So there is a rise in the respiration. So what is the reason for rise in the rate of respiration? So what is the reason when this rise in the rate of respiration is taking place? So this process is taking place during fruit ripening. So during fruit ripening, so this ethylene has a role. So ethylene plays an important role. Ethylene plays an important role. So ethylene plays an important role in fruit ripening. So ethylene plays an important role in fruit ripening. So when ethylene is applied on the fruit, okay, then what happens is ethylene increases makes the rise in the rate of respiration in the fruit and make it ripen faster. So that is the main function of ethylene. How ethylene is ripening the fruit is ethylene increases or rises the rate of respiration in fruits. Because of that reason, what happens? Fruit gets ripened. So that is the main function of ethylene. So that rise in the rate of respiration is called as respiratory climatic. So that process is called as a respiratory climatic. Okay, students. So this is the end of today's class. So before ending, I would like to introduce once again about our Unacademy. Students, Unacademy is providing, if you see, Unacademy is providing the long-term plans. Students, there is the best long-term plans you can prefer, that is 6 months plan. So 6 months plan, Unacademy is plus subscription. So 6 months plan and 12 months plans, they are the most cheapest plan on any other platform, students. So 6 months plan, it is costing very less amount, 10,125 rupees, whereas 12 months plan, so 12 months plan costing around 12,375 rupees, students. So 12 months plan costing around 12,375 rupees, and 6 months plan costing around 10,125 rupees, very least amount, students. So I suggest you to purchase an Unacademy long-term plans like 6 months and 12 months plan. If you're interested, you can use my code Rajendra Live. So you can use my code Rajendra Live and purchase this long-term plans with very least amount, that is 10,125 rupees, students, and 12 months plan also cost very less amount, 12,375 rupees. So this is about our Unacademy plus subscription, students. So thank you, students, all of you, for attending the class, and see you in the next class, all of you.